Hi, if you are watching this video, you are probably the one who asks the following questions. How did the world's biggest companies get to this point? What do they really earn? Where do they earn from? And more importantly, how does the mind, strategy, and money flow behind these companies work? CorpNet 500 was created for these questions. This is not just a YouTube channel about what companies do. This is a canal that brings out the full anatomy of the 500 most famous and powerful companies in the world. We will tell stories on this channel, but not a fairy tale. True, numbers-backed, strategy-driven stories. When I started this channel, I thought, people know that Apple makes iPhones. He knows that Amazon is an e-commerce giant. He knows Google is a search engine. But very few people really know this. Where does Apple make its money? Why has Amazon risked harm for years? Why does Google purposely offer some products for free? CorpNet 500 is here to tell you exactly why. In this channel, we will talk about companies from the inside, not the surface. Starting with foundation stories. We will enter times of crisis. Look at the wrong decisions. We will focus on failures. Because real growth is not in success stories, hidden in the mistakes. At CorpNet 500, we will address each company with the following questions. How was this company founded? Where did he get the first money? What was the first big break? What decisions made him grow? Which ones almost screwed him up? What advantages do they have over their competitors? What are the biggest risks? And most importantly, what does this company expect in the future? This channel is designed specifically for people with an investor mindset. Stock market, crypto, startup, or long-term investment. It doesn't matter. What you're going to learn here is not a single chart or stock advice. Here's what you'll learn. How do big companies think? Money is always earned in thought first, not in graphics. When you look at a company's balance sheet, what phrases are important when a CEO speaks? What it really means when a company introduces a new product. You will notice it over time in CorpNet 500. This channel is not a buy-sell channel. This is the company logic channel. No one here will tell you that feeling will rise. But here you will understand why some stocks go up for years. Some people never recover. At CorpNet 500, we will consider the 500 most famous companies in the world. Start with tech giants, finance, energy, defense industry, automotive, retail, media. From Apple to Amazon, from Microsoft to Tesla, from Coca-Cola to Saudi Aramco, from Nvidia to JP Morgan. But not just big names. We will also talk about companies that grow quietly, whose names are unknown, but because sometimes the biggest gains aren't in the most talked about places. We will simplify the numbers on this channel. We will make financial terms understandable. We will explain the complex simply, but we will never be superficial. We will not open a company's annual report and look only at its profit. Check the cash flow. Look at the debt structure. We'll look at management. Look at the company culture. Companies are not just numbers. companies are made up of people, and the wrong people can ruin even the strongest company. The right people can take an almost bankrupt company to the top. Steve Jobs' return to Apple is a prime example of this. But you will see dozens of examples like this on this channel. I will also make it clear at CorpNet 500. No company is perfect. Even our favorite brands have dark sides. Wrong decisions, ethical problems, big risks. We will not worship brands on this channel. We will analyze the brands. Being an investor is not admiring. To be an investor is to be cool. This channel will change your perspective over time. When you watch an advertisement, when you see a product launch, when a CEO hears an interview, you will think differently now. Why is this being done now? Who does this decision benefit? What's the real purpose behind this move? CorpNet 500 will teach you to ask these questions. If you want to understand companies as systems, not just names. If you want to learn long-term thinking. If you want to figure out the structure behind making money. Right place. This is a channel that requires patience, but a channel that offers a lot for the patient. There are no quick promises here, but he has a strong point of view. As CorpNet 500 grows, so will the content. We'll make comparisons. We will do sector analysis, talk about crisis scenarios. And over time, this channel is not just a YouTube channel. There will be a library. If you want to be part of this journey, subscribe to the channel. Follow the videos. Share your thoughts in the comments. Because CorpNet 500 is not a one-way narration. This is a platform where thinking people come together. It is not important to be popular on this channel. It is important to be right. It is important to produce value, not noise. And this is just the beginning. Welcome to CorpNet 500. Are you really ready to know the world's biggest companies?